Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back here to Talk Tottenham. Slightly different video today guys, because I am just about to travel back from London back to Edinburgh, yeah, so it's my delayed match reaction from Tottenham's unfortunate defeat last night in the Premier League away at Brighton. Yeah, you know, just obviously, you know, didn't get going at all. You know, Brighton took away the game from us, really, and you know, I think that I called it a 1-1 draw, didn't I, before the match? That was going to be my prediction. Unfortunately, that never materialised. And you know, the thing is, if you play a team like Brighton and you give them impetus, you know, to control the game, then they're a very, very good football team. I'll be honest, guys, I wasn't able to watch the match last night because I was with my family doing something else. But you know, it's just really, really unfortunate. I thought this was an opportunity for the team to you know, to close the gap. If we'd won last night, I think we would have closed the gap to just 3 points at the top of the league. Now it's only 6. I think it's 6 or it might be 7, but Liverpool are top at the moment. What it does mean now, though, is obviously the game against Bournemouth now on New Year's Eve is going to be absolutely huge. So you know, that's going to be in a couple of days' time. Let's see if we can, you know, put the wrongs right in that game. Unfortunate that we've lost Kulusevski for that game as well. He picked up a booking in the Brighton game, which means he's now suspended after picking up 5 yellow cards. I'd probably expect Gio Lo Celso to come in for him, but yeah, I mean, like I said before the game as well, guys, you know, like with Romero being injured now as well, it's I've just never known a time like it with regards to injuries and suspensions. And yeah, we just have to really rally and try and get that result on New Year's Eve against Bournemouth, and then we'll have an opportunity to enter the January transfer market. And you know, I think the signals and the signs are quite positive in regards to Tottenham doing business in that transfer window. I know Ange is definitely looking for a centre-back. Are we still interested in Todobo, I think his name is? Don't know anything about him, but we definitely need more defenders in there. You know, so yeah. And it'll be interesting to see what happens with Højbjerg as well. You know, he got a start last night. Judging by the reports and the reaction, I'm not. I mean, to be honest, I can't really comment on it. To be honest, I'm you know, having not watched the game, but I did see that shot which hit the post in the last minute. To me, it just feels like a really below par performance and a missed opportunity. I mean, I don't mind it when we go down fighting, but you know, to be 4-0 down after 65 minutes, and I know we've got a severely weakened team, but you know, that it doesn't really sit very well with me, to be honest. That, and you know, the positives are, though, that we did show a bit of heart, we did show a bit of spirit. I'm really pleased for Valise getting his goal, you know, in the last 10 minutes, and then Ben Davies again popping up with a goal. It just shows if we hadn't have made those silly mistakes earlier on in the game with the 2 penalties, which, you know, having watched them back, they were just silly fouls to give away. You know, we could have drawn that game last night. We could have drawn that game 2-2 had it not been for those penalties. But as it is, you know, we went down 4-2, and yeah, I think, you know, the situation at the moment is that, you know, until our best players come back, and until we can field that team that we fielded at the start of the season, I think we may see kind of performances like this every now and again. You know, below par performances, but it's obviously Andrew's job to try and squeeze as much as he can out of these fringe players. And yeah, I mean, yeah, one thing I would say is, you know, we definitely are. I feel like we're missing something at the moment. And yeah, I heard other Spurs fans saying it as well. But you know, when Sonny isn't on it, and you know, in the last couple of games he hasn't been at his best, I feel like we definitely missed something. You can't rely really on Richarlison, although I know his form's been good recently. Yeah, we definitely need to go again. And look, if we can beat Bournemouth on New Year's Eve, then I think that would go a long way to putting last night's result better for us. It was great to see Arsenal losing as well. So, you know, really we haven't lost too much ground. What with Villa also losing to Manchester United a couple of days ago as well. So we're still in there. We're still in the hunt. And yeah, all we need to keep doing is picking up the results. Bournemouth next. Let's see if we can win that one, and then we're on to Manchester United away. I think maybe there's an FA Cup game squeezed in there before. I'm not quite sure, to be honest, but I know that Manchester United game is coming up very, very soon, and that's going to be a huge match, and hopefully Mickey van der Ven will be back for that game. Guys, I'm going to sign off now though, because yeah, I didn't want to give too much of a match reaction, having not watched the match. I will obviously be watching the game against Bournemouth on Sunday, and do look out for the match preview and match prediction before that game. As always, come on you Spurs.